Hey, what's up everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to show you how I create my own template for metal songs in Reaper. Check it out. Alright, so let's start. First of all, a quick disclaimer. This is my type of workflow, my kind of method, so it may not be good for you. It may, but it also may not. So take it always with a grain of salt. There is no great method, no wrong one. I think it's okay that everyone creates its own working method. So especially for the tone and the sound that you're going to hear, you may not like what I'm hearing. Take it easy, folks. Alright, so this is what you're going to hear at the end of it all. Start from scratch and let me delete everything. Oh my god, okay, there's nothing. But no problem, we can absolutely fix this. Alright, so first of all, let's add a drum track. So, insert new track, Ctrl T, let's use the shortcuts, and let's rename it Drums, Drums with a Z. Okay, now, I'm a big fan of the Perfect Drums VST plugins, so here it is. And as you may notice, it does sound already well balanced and good. But we can do a lot better because this track is stereo and the drum kit has several different instruments inside it. So I'm going to route these instruments in 4 groups and I'm going to create new tracks, one for the kick drum, one for the snare, another from the toms, and the last one for all the crashes, cymbals, overheads and ride. So let's do it. You know, it is Ctrl T, kick, Ctrl T, snare, Ctrl T, toms, hardware, no, Ctrl T, overheads. Now, what I want to do is to route every single instrument into one of these 4 tracks. And let me put this down here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is to go to the mixer section of my drum VST plugin and here just route the kick track to out 1, 2, but the snare track to out 3 and 4 and the toms to route to out 5 and 6, 5, 6, 5 and 6. And the hi-hat, the ride, and the bell, overhead, room, and reverb to out 7 and 8. And this way, I'm using this drum kit plugin as a multi-track. We are not done yet, because up to now, we need to go to the routing of the drums track and choose a number of very high track channels. Let's say, for example, 32. So we have a lot of room. And what we are going to do is to add new sends. For example, for the kicks, audio 1, 2 of our drum kit plugin goes to 1, 2, and this is the kick one. And for the snare, which from our VST plugin was number 3 or 4, okay. You see the yellow lights turn on every time I engage a receive track and the blue light turns on every time I send something to another track. So, kick, snare, toms, you know, stereo 5 and 6, and the last one, overheads and room mics and everything else to track number 7 and 8. So if I show the mixer, Ctrl M is the shortcut, you can see that we have a group of multi-track drums divided into 4 little tracks. Alright, so now I'm adding a drum MIDI that I pre-programmed for my song Majesty, the 4th song from my latest instrumental solo album Musa, and this is how it sounds. As you can see, now we can hear all the different instruments. Okay. All right, this one was easy, okay? And this is a great thing to do when you want to create your own drum kit metal sound, because now you can add a lot of effects to each track. And for example, I'm using Perfect Kit number 1, but let's choose another one, I don't know, number 10. Okay, so we have a lot of new samples to play, and yeah, they sound killer. So for example, let's try to EQ a bit the kick. I'm soloing it, and I'm adding the re-EQ, which is the stock Reaper one. Now, there's something wrong here. I keep... why is this doing like this? Oh, because I'm an idiot. Okay, sorry for this. Every time you change the Perfect Kit, you have to rewrite everything. I should have done this before. So, of course, kick out 1, 2, snare 3 and 4, toms 5 and 6. Maybe I should cut this. Okay, I had 7 8 7 8 7 8 7 8 7 8 7 8. All right, now it should sound good. As we can see, we have a lot of useless frequencies for the kick drum. For example, I can add a low pass in the well, maybe this is too much. But we really don't need frequencies over 9K, I think, for the kick drum. All right, I'm also boosting the low frequencies at around, let's say, 150 Hertz. Too much, of course, 3 dBs should be good. Without, well, I'm losing a lot of punch, so maybe I should do, okay, like this, and also this. All right. And since it's peaking, I think I should turn down the gain of the equalizer a bit. So let's say 2 dB is down. Okay. But this is something that you can do afterwards. All right, now let's do the same with the snare. I'm adding a re-EQ again, and here it is. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, I pass at around 100 Hertz. Yes, and I want to enhance the frequencies at around 1K. Okay. Once again, maybe you will not like what I'm doing here, but everyone can choose its own setting. All right, so I'm also adding a bit of reverb, and I really suggest you to use the Dragonfly reverb since it's free and it has great tone diffusion. Awesome. Now let's change something with the toms. Let's cycle, repeat this. And EQ, 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 Alright, once again, I want to enhance the low end, but a little bit of punch too, so let's do it like this. Alright. Last but not least, the overheads. I think I'll just add a re-EQ and a high pass over, I don't know, 200 Hz maybe, a little bit more gentle, and here I shelf. Yeah, this should be good. So you can hear all this of the splashes. Awesome, I think we're done with the drums. Okay, so we're done for the drum part. But now let's add something for the bass. So Ctrl T, I guess you remembered it. Bass, and I'm going to make this track, let's say, red. Okay. I'm inserting a bass wave track from the Majesty song, and here it is. This is a classic VST plugin for the bass guitars. There are tons out there. I'm using a free version of one because I'm then adding the TACE-BOD plugin, which is absolutely awesome, as you can hear. You can select the drive, you can boost the low and high frequencies, and the presence control really makes the bass sound cut through the mix. Cut like a Boss Katana amplifier head. Okay, sorry for the pun. Let's go on. The sound of the bass, I guess it's really very good. And so up to now we already have a great sounding backing track. Nice. All right, now let's go on with the guitar tracks part. So I'm hiding the mixer, Ctrl M again, Ctrl T. Now, for the guitars, I usually tend to quad track my recordings, meaning that I, for each section of the song, for the rhythm parts of the guitar tracks, I play and record each track 4 times. And why 4 times? Because when you create a layer of 4 different guitars, you really end up having a great wall of sound tone. I'm also a big fan of double tracking guitars, you know, panning one hard left and the other one hard right, and leaving space in the middle of the sonic spectrum for the bass guitars. But sometimes in some parts there are sections that you really hear differences if you double or quad record tracks. So once again, just do what you want. These are only my thoughts and may not be good for your projects. So just experiment and have fun. Guitar left, that's going to be panned 100% left. Ctrl T, guitar right, you know what I'm doing. Ctrl T, guitar left 70%. And of course, guitar right 70%. Okay, now let me color these tracks to, I don't know, green. Okay, this one, nice. And let me add also 2 more tracks for the guitar solos. So guitar lead L50 and guitar lead R50. Now, as you can imagine, I'm panning this 50% left and the other 50% right. And I'm coloring these tracks to, let's say, okay, light blue. Light blue like the sky. over us. Okay. All right, so I'm importing all the tracks, left, right, okay, separate tracks, of course, and the guitar solos here, sure, perfect. As you can imagine, I'm doubling the guitars in the solo, and this is how it sounds. Okay, oh, maybe like this is better. Okay, what I'm going to do next is adding a amp simulator to each guitar track. So I'm a big fan of the 14 NTS suite. This plugin is crazy. You have great tones and sound out of these tone boxes, out of the 14 NTS amp sim, and the impulse responses that are inside this little application are insane. So many kudos to Neural DSP and 14 Amplification, because they made, I think, the best amp simulator out there, at least for 2019. So let's hear how it sounds. And let's use a preset. Secret sauce, okay. Now let me do the same with the other guitar tracks. All right. So we already have a very tight sound. Awesome. All right, so let's do the same with the lead tracks. So as you can see, I'm using always this little G-Tune guitar tuner. It's freeware and it's awesome. Really works great. So have a look at this website. Right, I think that I need to make okay the volumes, but for this I'm going to use a trick, just like we did with the drums. So this track groups all of the other ones. I'm going to create two new tracks that are going to group the rhythm guitars and the lead guitars. So Ctrl T, and I'm going to call it Bass Rhythm Guitars with the Z also, and make this one yellow, of course, lemon, okay, and another one Bass Lead Guitars, and let's color pink. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is to route these four rhythm guitar tracks into the bass track. So, why am I doing this? Because doing so, I'll be able to control all the faders of the guitar tracks just with this one. And the same thing I'm going to do later with the lead guitars into this one. It's very easy in Reaper. You just click on each guitar track, you disable the master send, otherwise you would hear each track twice, and just send it to the bass rhythm guitars. So you see, if I solo the left guitar and if I solo the bass rhythm, it's exactly the same thing. All right, so, and as you can see, the green light turns off, the blue light turns on, because it sends to the bass rhythm guitars, and in fact, the yellow light turns on. So, let's do the same. Disable the master send to bass rhythm guitars, Disable the master send to bass rhythm guitars. Disable the master send and send to bass rhythm guitars. Alright, so now if I solo the bass rhythm guitar track, I can hear all the 4 different rhythm guitar tracks. Awesome. And I'm going to do the same thing to the lead guitar tracks, so oh, come on. Disable the master, bass lead guitars, disable the master, and enable the send to bass lead guitars track. Okay, so now if I solo this, I'm hearing a great guitar tone. Well, let's turn down the volume a little bit because it's really clipping. Alright, so now let's hear how it sounds all together, just like this. Since it's going to change the style of the song from the all rhythm to solo, I think that it's a good idea to click on left click on the bass rhythm guitars. You hit V on the keyboard, and you see the automation for the volume. So in this case, I'm adding a keyframe here and another here, just until this section, and I'm lowering the volume of the rhythm guitar tracks just by a couple of dBs. Sounds really good. I'm decreasing the volume of the kick drum by 2 dB and also of the snare. Who is it? Okay, so let's hear how it sounds like. Maybe another section here. Let's do the same trick here. Where am I? Here, okay. So let's turn the rhythm down a couple of dBs. And one thing that I suggest you all to do always is to work also on the master track. So, for example, in this section, I'm using the a couple of plugins. The stock re-compressor, stock re-EQ, the stock re-X comp, which is a great multi-band compressor. It's really an awesome sounding plugin, free plugin, and the JS master limiter that helps increasing the overall loudness of your song. So here is how it sounds with and without. Let's try another section. And this is it. Of course, guys, you can add a lot of more effects. You can add automations and everything that you want. I'm really happy with this kind of project template because, you know, you save a lot of time. You just create a master template project, for example, like this like this case with for metal songs, and you open it every time. You record yourself, and you know that when you're going to mix, you kinda have everything at its place. So I really suggest you all to create your own master template project for your DAW. So let's say it once again. This is my method. I hope that you guys enjoy it and will use it for your projects. But of course, everyone has its own project, method and workflow. So if you get lost, there's no problem. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Always try to have fun playing and recording and mastering and mixing. And so, for all of you that made it watching my video until this point, I want to share this project, this Reaper project with you all, and I'm going to add a link in the description of the video below. So feel free to download it, experiment, and have fun with it. And let me know if it was usable. And yeah, let's finish listening to heavy part like this. Alright, so this is all for today. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and be sure to click the bell button to be notified whenever I'm posting new videos, reviews and everything. Also, if you're a metalhead like me, don't forget to check out my brand new instrumental solo album Musa. I've just released it and it's out now on all digital platforms. Thanks for watching, see you the next time.